You can always milk your homies, especially when it's Donald Trump getting soft-served sloppy toppy by none other than Sean Hannity. Sean, the dick-sucking King Hannity. He's got those DSLs, and he's putting them to good use. I'm going to run this while I go pee real quick. This is a good take.
I already signed my deal to this shit. It don't matter. I already locked myself in on Kick. Thank God. Because I told everyone that Kick was out to get me, bro. They were out to get me. They're out to get Kai. They're out to get all these fucking streamers. All. Every single one of these streamers, bro. And, you know, I'm going to just tell you guys right now, bro. I'm not even going to bash Twitch completely. But the one thing I'll say is this. If I had blue hair and did my makeup, would you have banned me, Twitch? It's a serious question. Would you have permanently banned me? If I had blue hair and did my makeup and fingernails, would you have permanently banned me, bro? No, they wouldn't have. Listen, I'm permanently banned on Twitch. It's done. It's already done. But I got permanently banned for no reason. At all. No reason. How do you ban someone on Twitch? And my reasoning is for VOD / on stream when I haven't even been streaming there. This is exactly why everyone needs to see Twitch for what it is.
Dexerto, Adin Ross's permanent Twitch ban was the result of unmoderated hateful conduct. According to sources on February 24th, Adin was streaming on Twitch when he showed chat from his Kick channel for over 20 minutes. The chat being displayed had included multiple racist and anti-Semitic comments. Oh, there you go. So it was for a totally valid reason. I mean, it was for a million valid reasons, by the way. He fucked it up. It was green. Oh, yeah, he did. He did have green hair. Fucking SJW. Not only did he have green hair, but hold on. This is so funny. Not only did he have green hair, he's currently standing next to a non-binary person. Literally, not only does this dumbass have green hair here, he's standing next to Lil Uzi Vert, who goes by they, them pronouns and is non-binary. The fuck happened? What happened? Adin doesn't seem to realize that a platform is allowed to ban you for even for things you did off platform. I mean, yeah, he's been on a fucking tear. Just saying the absolute dumbest shit possible. Let's finish off the Adin Ross saga here. XQC, like you were saying, had a good take on this. He said,
God isn't real.
It's like going to church and yelling, God is not real.
What are you guys doing? Gods aren't there. LOL. And then you say, am I wrong? Am I wrong though? Dude. Shut up, bitch. Just, like, why though? Like, why? Are you so insecure about what you believe in and what you do? Are you so insecure and so small in your head? You have to belittle everybody around for things that you don't believe in, that don't affect you at any given point. It doesn't affect you at any given. Why the fuck you care that much to go say? But I'm right though. But I'm right. Okay, then go see your mom and go tell her she's a big fat fucking hoe. Go tell her that, because technically, I mean, you would be right. It's true. She is probably fat. Okay? But
Jesus Christ. Much rather have the young men watch XQC than Adin. I mean, yeah, I told you guys this already. XQC is like very interesting in that regard, where he's not like, he doesn't get everything right all the time, but he is an open-minded person. Which, by the way, I feel like Adin Ross could have been that person too, but he went on this fucking insane, like, let me destroy my career fucking tangent for no reason. Anyway. Adin is streaming on Trainwreck. By the way, this is what happens when I don't fucking stream for one day. All of you guys go over and watch Adin Ross, I guess. I'm sorry I failed you. You guys got radicalized. You all are talking about how non-binary and fascist people are. Okay. Austin Ox is watching Adin. Adin is streaming with Trainwreck on Kick about his ban and the future of the platform. Start streaming with There's Only Two Genders. Trainwreck starts wish listing streamers to bring over the kick. Destiny, Bruce, drop them off. Aiden asks about if they can bring Nick Fuentes. The self-proclaimed Nazi. Train refuses to comment. Like, why? Why the fuck would you ever do this? What's wrong with you? Like, first of all, Aiden, you're Jewish, my man. What is that? Like, this is not the way, dude. It's not. I promise. They don't like you. You're not a part of the team, dog. You are not on the team. 111,000 viewers. Trainwrecks asks Aiden if he's circumcised. Aiden says, of course, I'm Jewish. Aiden pulls up another kick stream, heel mic, as he has a stripper on stream after getting a one-day ban for streaming himself receiving a blowjob. No nudity, no porn on kick. Train says, if you let this happen in 4 days, this won't be distinguishable from a campsite. First of all, in 4 days, it is already indistinguishable from a campsite. Like, the irony of Trainwrecks, I know I didn't want to show you. It's just the stripper, and it's not TOS, but I still don't want to show you. The irony of Train being like, and I want Kick to survive. I want Kick to succeed. I'm very, very serious about this. Having a genuine competitor to Twitch is always a good thing, okay? It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Except if you market your platform as the platform that is, you know, no holds barred, we're going to have dudes getting their dick sucked. We're going to have the most racist pieces of shit on the fucking website because it's not moderated. And I called you this already. I told you this already. Like, it's going to turn into a shithole. Plenty of websites have started off with that. Like, we're not going to have terms of service as a free speech platform. And it turns into a platform that is, you know, great for Nazi pedophiles. You don't want that. I mean, Train is the guy who made a fucking brand for himself by shitting on Twitch, allowing cam girls and allowing like hot tub streams, only to like literally create a website where people are getting their cock sucked, where one of their top content creators is like showing porn to like an audience of fucking 12-year-olds. That's insane. You literally went from like, oh man, you know, what if young people get to see women in hot tubs to like, what if young people just watch porn on the most popular content creator's channel? Every place ultimately needs moderation. Even fucking 4chan poll has moderation, okay? So it's incredibly stupid to act like you can do a platform without any moderation whatsoever when we have seen many examples of websites that have tried and failed. Okay? By the way, this part is also funny because, like, bro, how about you invest in also moderators on the website, dog? Like, Adin Ross's mods getting paid 60 grand to spam swastikas in the chat. To spam, yeah, only 2 genders on God. Like, what the fuck? What are they moderating? Guys, there isn't enough Heil Hitlers in the chat. Let's get some Heil Hitlers going. They're starting the fucking Hitler spam in the chat. That's what they're getting paid for. W's. Okay. Aiden is attempting to get another self-proclaimed Nazi Gypsy Crusader on stream. That's too far, Train says. Aiden begins playing a clip where Gypsy Crusader calls a boy the N-word several times while dressed as Hitler. Are you watching this on stream? Train says in disbelief. Aiden, Train, I have a question. Can guys get raped? Train, yes, guys can get raped. Aiden, can you give me an example? The mood shifts. We can talk about it later. Train leaves the call. This is such a fucked up thing, but I can't help but laugh at it. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me, but like the way that this unfolded and the way that Ostenox wrote this, it seems like a chat GPT made up like sequence. You know what I mean? If you were like, hey, can you get 2 dumbasses to have like a dumbass right-wing conversation on fucking streaming platforms? Like, this is what the chat GPT would spit out. You know what I mean? Aiden hears that a friend of his, Neon, got swatted on Kick earlier today and laughs about it. He calls Neon on Discord. Neon, are you laughing? Fuck you, Jew. Kill yourself. He leaves. Wait, chat. How do you know where Neon lives? What's his address? Aiden asks. What are you going to do? Are you going to fucking also... And then he plays this. Minutes after Train tells Aiden to be careful platforming nonsense on Kickstream. This is what Aiden plays from his Discord.
What was the point of that?
Get me wrong. I'm not a Nazi. I just think all Jews should die. Race mixing is a sin. That's why I love my white skin.
I don't even understand who does this. Like, where, like, who is like, yo, this shit's fire? Like, where do you even find this shit? Like, why? Also, when you see this, like, why don't you just turn it off? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you I feel like I'm microdosing what Kate goes through every day. Abugazela cat goes through every day. Cat Abu goes through every day. Aiden picks up a call. I just fucking butchered her last name. Aiden picks up a call from a friend. Friend, hey, is the volume up? Aiden, yeah, friend. That shit was funny, bruh. But you know what today is? Hitler should have finished the job on you stupid K words. Dumb Jew, kill yourself. He hangs up. The bulk of the interesting part is over, so I'm going to go back to some interesting parts from earlier I want to add. Aiden says he wasn't banned on Twitch for something that occurred on the platform, but he won't say what specifically. He rants about cancel culture. Why don't we correct people? Why do we cancel them? Bitch, I tried correcting this man so many times. I tried fucking reaching out to him. I tried reaching out to him so many fucking times. You know, he just, no, you don't want to listen. Aiden says, I wouldn't have gotten banned if I painted my nails and had blue hair. He quizzes chat on how many genders there are. Twitch banned me on National Hate Jew Day. You couldn't have waited one day. Bro, he said it like it's a bank holiday. like he made it seem like he's out here talking like it's fucking a federal holiday. You know what I mean? He's like, wow, that's really fucked up, Twitch. Everyone got the day off, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Train Race joins the call with Aiden. Train says half of Twitch employees are on that extreme left wave, bringing their at-home politics to work. Yeah, they're at home. Dude, here's the funniest part. There is no bigger dub for Twitch moderation if, like, this is the type of shit you're going to do after you get banned. Because in the eyes of, like, normal people on the planet who aren't, like, fucking brain-broken 12-year-olds who, you know, grew up with TikTok on their fucking phones, if you're not that group, everyone else looks at that and goes, yeah, of course you were going to get banned. What are you doing? You're, like, fucking hanging out with Nazis. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, no, every normal human is going to look to this and go, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense why you would get banned. You are kind of proving the point as to why you got banned. You know what I mean? They didn't ban you because you forgot to run the top of the hour ad break. They banned you because you were doing hate speech on your chat, on your unmoderated chat. Aiden, Twitch's biggest streamers perfect. They're corrupt off-stream trained. They are hypocritical. Their actions don't follow their words. If it was you doing what they do, they'd be calling you a scammer, a con artist. No example of the hypocritical actions is given. I'm happy that they didn't give a hypocritical action example, because if they did, it would literally be Hasan claims he's a socialist, has a fucking house. I know. Amurf, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Aiden, basically, they're teaching their audience to be a bitch and a pussy, and you have to follow policy and follow rules. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No motherfuckers, no. There are 2 genders, you hear me? That's how it is, bitch. Train tells them that this isn't the hill to die on. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to watch Penguinzo and the Ludwig right-wing mogul male take on this, okay? And also, Mustard Ketchup, thank you for the 521 gifted subs.
Streamers on the planet just caught a permaban from Twitch. Adin Ross, I'm sure this is a name you've heard of by now. He's absolutely blown up over the last couple of years. And last night,
I think I might have to switch over to earbuds. I can't hear anything.
He's actually a veteran in this field. He's gluttonous when it comes to Twitch bans. He's eaten those puppies like muffins out of the oven. This is his 8th ban, and by far his most severe. As of right now, it seems like this is a permanent ban from the platform, and just like the mystery of why I'm so short, the reason for it is unknown as of this moment. However, a lot of people, including myself, have been speculating as to what the cause could have been. Recently, there's been this unholy floodgate, like a dam that's broken in the mind of Adin Ross's brain, that's led to him making the worst decisions imaginable over the last couple months. So you might not be familiar with Adin Ross Twitch streams, but you probably heard his name because this goofy goober streamed the Super Bowl on Kick. He just streamed the entire Super Bowl watching it without permission from the NFL. It's not like he had some kind of like back alley handshake deal with Fox or the NFL to rebroadcast it. I'm pretty sure Adin Ross can't even spell the word license, so he didn't have the rights to restream that shit, but he just still fucking went hog wild with it. Now, nothing has come from it yet. I don't know if anything will. As I understand it, in cases like this, the lawsuits take a couple months before they start to actually form. So if they do decide to pursue action, it probably wouldn't have happened now anyway. It'd still be a couple months out. That's if they even decide to. Then there's no telling if they will. But clearly it's a huge no-no to freely rebroadcast without the rights the biggest American broadcast. You can't do that. It's illegal. Now, let's say you haven't heard of that fumble that Adin Ross recently did with the Super Bowl thing. Maybe you've heard of him over the last week or so because he also just freely streamed porn on Kick. While streaming, Adin Ross decided to go to Pornhub, I guess to make a point about how you can do anything on the site. And he just he showed porn to his audience. And keep in mind, a lot of his audience is very young. They're minors. They're actual children. Now, he's not going to face like a felony charge from this that I've seen a lot of people say he might, because in the stream title, I believe he had 18 plus there, which I guess is a legal safety net for him to fall back on. But everyone knows Adin Ross viewers are skewed very, very young. So it's still a very fucking creepy and weird thing to do, especially with that audience and on stream. Now, what makes this really interesting is how...
Okay, someone said Hasan does that every day. The only time when I show my audience unfettered pornographic material is when I show you like, I don't know, fucking Jordan Peterson talking to Ben Shapiro, where it's like a double dick suck type situation. Yes, that's right. I'll admit, sometimes I show you double dick suck, 69ing, two geriatric fucks 69ing each other, sucking and fucking like it's Lemon Party. The dudes in Lemon Party would probably look at that and their lips would quiver in fear, but also at the sight of two men, older men, sucking one another and fucking each other. But ultimately, it doesn't matter because that kind of pornographic material is totally allowed. You can always milk your homies, especially when it's Donald Trump getting soft-served sloppy toppy by none other than Sean Hannity. Sean, the dick-sucking king Hannity. He's got those DSLs and he's putting them to good use.
But anyway, after his ban on Twitch, he did go live on Kick like an hour or so later in order to talk about the whole situation. And my god, that devolved into complete unhinged lunacy. Holy shit. That went wacko mode off rip. It was brutal. He went from like talking about the general situation immediately into trying to bring on actual Nazis. And I don't use that fucking word lightly. I hate that the word Nazi has become so meaningless and watered.
Dude, honestly, it's wild that like he skipped steps. Like he skipped multiple fucking steps and immediately went into like full Kanye. And when you know you're never supposed to go full Kanye. Okay? Like it's wild that he just saw what happened to Kanye West, literally had an opportunity to fucking have him on stream, decided not to with the full recognition that like if he fucks that conversation up, like he's gonna get in a lot of hot water, only to dive into that fucking water head first, okay? Deep end shit. Crazy.
Down. Literally everyone gets called a Nazi now if it's even a slight disagreement on even a trivial opinion. When I say Nazi, I mean an actual neo-Nazi, a self-proclaimed Nazi. Adin Ross wanted to bring on to stream to learn from, I guess, or interview. Super weird idea. He was on some goofy shit. He even asked Trainwrecks if men can get raped, and then made it seem like he doesn't think that's possible. Like, that whole concept of a man can also be the victim of rape. Like, that was lost on him. Like, it didn't compute in his mind.
So just keep your eye there. You know what I'm saying?
Train,
Keep your eye on
I
every
have a
corner.
question. Can guys get raped?
Yes.
Guys can get raped?
Yes.
Can you give me an example?
It works the exact same way. It just, right? Like, we can talk about it later, and you can ask me and we can clarify things. But yes, men can get raped too, yes.
What a weird fucking combo to have, bro.
Thanks,
All
Train.
right, bro.
Thanks, Train.
It's baffling that that even needed an explanation for him. And the fact that he even got combative about it, like, give me an example, is super concerning. You can hear Train is also surprised and stunned, like, what? Like, you can't be serious. But this is, again, just only another small piece of how off the rails this stream went. So it devolved into absolute wild madness, much to the chagrin of Trainwreck being one of the owners of Kick. Train was literally in a call with him trying to, like, talk him down from these terrible ideas and literally advising him not to do half the shit that he wanted to because of how bad it made the entire site look and what that opened the site up to and the reputational risk associated with all of it. So it was just a complete disaster from top to bottom, but
it's fine now. When I plugged this, I don't know why the audio works now. Weirdly enough, it wasn't working at all. But I plugged this into the Rodecaster, which didn't give me audio at all. But surprisingly, it works now. So I don't want to touch it. But thanks.
Did say something that shed light on his ban.
Bro, Adin Ross is behaving in a way that is like I feel like he is so unhinged and so insane with the way he's operating that like he secretly got paid by Twitch or something to like go to Kick and blow up their website so that the only kind of coverage that Kick gets is basically just like unhinged Nazi shit, showing porn, you know, dudes getting their cock sucked on camera. Like literally, it's like a psyop. It's like Twitch decided, no, we have to maintain market control. He's like Amazon's strongest fedayeen. You know what I mean? He's in there with a fucking suicide vest strapped to his goddamn chest, going, I'll blow myself up. I don't even give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm taking everybody with me so that Twitch is the only dominant fucking live streaming space in the platform. What the fuck is going on? I mean, seriously, like, it's so insanely fucking stupid. His behavior has been so psychotic, so dumb. I don't know if it's a cry for help or if he's like legitimately trying desperately to blow up kick.com in a way that it basically never launches. It never gets this like full launch. Like it's, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's also blowing up his own career. Like, I don't understand where he thinks he's going to go with this shit. Like, people remember this stuff. They will use this against him permanently.
Did they tell you why you got banned, or like not them specifically, but like in the email?
Yo, Blood, thanks for the host, bro. Okay, so yes. I got banned for basically, I don't know if I should say that publicly. My legal team is advising me not to, but
And don't say it, yeah.
But Train, what I will say is this though. What I got banned for makes no sense because I haven't. All I can say is it occurred on stream or on VOD. It wasn't occurred like somewhere else. It basically was occurred on my stream or on my VOD. So it makes no sense. Does that make sense?
A little confusing here, but as I understand it, Twitch is claiming that something Adin Ross did happened on their service, whether on stream or on one of the Twitch VODs, and it seems Adin disagrees with that, thinking that whatever they're talking about happened elsewhere. I believe is the situation. It's a little hard to follow since he and his team aren't revealing what exactly the reason is, but it seems they were given a reason, which is...
Now we know. It's because he had like his unrestricted, unmoderated chat on his Twitch stream for 20 minutes. Twitch could have banned him for other shit. Like, I mean, he's done a fuckload of things that are ban-worthy for the record.
More than a lot of people get. Usually with a Twitch ban, they don't ever tell you what the fuck you got banned for. You just have to guess yourself, which is always such a fucking headache. And I also think this highlights a problem with Twitch and the way they handle bans. I don't understand why they don't just publicize the reason themselves. That would make every situation significantly more transparent for everyone, the streamer, the community, literally everyone. Unless it's like an actual legal matter, I don't see why they don't just reveal the violation that the streamer made. But I'm getting a little sidetracked. Adin Ross did get banned on Twitch. They did give him a reason. They haven't revealed it. Him and his team have not revealed what it is yet. I don't know if they will. Or
it's so corny too. Like, the Nazi stuff is so, like, other than the hateful misconduct and other than like the damaging implications, potentially having like introducing this kind of ideology to so many fucking dumb children that are his fans. It's also corny. Like, you're making yourself a toxic brand that no one wants to associate with, because normal people will look at that and go, nah, that shit's gross. Like, what the fuck? Why? I don't want to be around fucking Nazis, dude. These guys are disgusting, gross, sweaty fucking nerds. Like, they're nerds for racism. Okay? Weebing out is one thing. Everyone weebs out over dumb shit, right? Some people weeb out over their favorite sports team. Other people weeb out over going to Japan and public transit and stuff like that. These guys that you want to associate with are literally weebing out over racism. America is already a fairly racist place. You know, it's pretty institutionalized. White supremacy is pretty institutionalized. Like, you know, the average person already has enough of that kind of sentiment and mentality without even realizing they have it, that running to the guy who like very openly is like the most racist nerd is so weird. A very weird and very corny thing to do.
If they're planning to anytime soon, but they do have a reason, and it seems Adin thinks it's nonsense, and it seems like whatever they're pointing out as the cause, their arguing happened on their platform, while Adin seems to disagree with that. But yeah, that's where this whole situation's at. This happened while I was streaming last night, so I saw most of it unfold in real time. I'll go ahead and play you some clips where I started making other speculative guesses, some potential game theories on what Twitch may have slapped him for. I don't think any of them are good reasons. If any of these are accurate, I don't think they are, but I'll still show you these anyway, just in case one of these does turn out to be one of the actual reasons. I'll look like a fucking genius for getting it.
I mean, it's funny that he's doing this because it's like, it could be any of these things as well, which we now know what it is, but yeah, he has done shit that's like bannable nonstop. Like, this is Dr. Disrespect on steroids. We still don't know why fucking Dr. Disrespect got banned. But like Adin Ross, we know because he's given a million opportunities to be banned.